I'm a managing partner at Mocha Laboratories, and we develop and produce original content. But we are also a post-production company where we work very closely with our clients to do the post side of things for their production. So like color grading, sound design, mastering, editing. So we finish the content for our clients, yeah. And we are also very proud to say that we have the smallest Atmos theatre in the world. We are the only company in Singapore that is fitted, or rather that has a certified Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision facility. So yeah, when it comes to post, we are one of the best, and that's something that I'm really proud of, yeah. One of the common issues surrounding IP is how do you protect it? Especially a story, how do you protect your story from being copied? Because, we spend so much effort and time and money to develop a story, right? And sometimes it takes about 6 months to even a year to build this story world, to come up with a pilot script. And then after that, you pitch, right? Because we are producers, we want funding, we want investment. So we will go to market and aggressively pitch to conferences, to big markets, or even to individual platforms and big production companies. And even to this day, I'm faced with resistance from a lot of these companies because they don't want to sign the NDA. Because their point being, we receive concepts, hundreds and hundreds of concepts every day. Can you imagine us signing hundreds of NDAs? So no. So then when we pitch, we go with faith, right? That, okay, whoever we pitch to is not going to spread it or talk about it or whisper the idea. So unfortunately, we had experienced a case where one of our ideas was copied. Everything was copied right down to the characters, right down to the universe. The only thing that was changed was the ending. And that idea surfaced in another country. So when I found out about it, I was heartbroken, because then what are you going to do, right? How are you going to take any legal action, and will it even work? Because it might be a case of his words against my words, and how do you know whose idea came first? So I think in hindsight, what we need to do is, obviously, we might have to set aside some budget to patent it, or to protect it, or to publish it. Make sure there's a time stamp on the concept, so to dissuade people from even attempting to copy. But I think you can do that much, but it's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard. I guess it's be careful who you pitch to, and don't let the idea lie dormant for too long, because someone is bound to come up with it, or to put a better spin to it. I think one of the things we can do, or I wish it can be done in this industry when it comes to IP protection, is that perhaps for all the companies, including streaming platforms, broadcasters, big and small studios, to have a SOP that whoever is listening to the idea, or if the idea is being pitched to that person, an NDA should be signed. Because then if you know that your name, your IC number, your address, your phone number, and your signature is on that piece of paper, there is less incentive, or rather it will dissuade that person from even thinking about whispering the idea or talking about it, outside of those four walls. So I hope that, more and more producers or commissioners would be okay to signing that NDA. Oh yeah, we are really excited. Not too long ago, CJ Entertainment, which is the producer of the Oscar award-winning film Parasite, has just announced their new slate of content for this region, Southeast Asia. And Mocha Laboratories is one of the companies that they will be collaborating with. We are producing and show running a 6-part drama series targeted at the young audience. The show is called Venus on Mars, and it will be in Mandarin. The entire show will be shot in Taiwan, and post will be done, of course, in Mocha Laboratories, and it will be finished in Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, no less. So it's been wonderful And we're really lucky and honored to be working with CJ Entertainment because they are a media powerhouse, it's CJ. And we'll be working with their consultants as well from Korea, who has done so much Korean content which is blowing up in the world. So there's going to be that cultural exchange that I can't wait to happen. There's also going to be that cultural exchange with the Taiwanese. And we're working with Greener Grass Productions. Lately, they have launched 2 shows on Netflix. So you can imagine my excitement. And the thing is, the reason why I joined Mocha Laboratories in the first place is to do this. My dream has always been to produce an international production. I've done a lot of local production, so I've always wanted to pursue something that's beyond Singapore. So when I joined Mocha Laboratories 2 years ago, that was my goal, to make sure we nail one international production. So yeah, we are really happy that we could do it within the last 2 years during COVID times. It was really tough, having to maneuver, right? Funding, investments, working with the Koreans, working with the Taiwanese, and my Mandarin is so bad. But now I must say that it has improved. I'm pretty proud of myself. So that's something that will be happening this year and the next.